What's up, Madden gamers? This is SNA exclusive from MaddenSchool.com. I'm going to show you guys a little play out of the goal line formation here. It's called strong toss, and the key to this formation is you want to put a backup offensive tackle as your number 3 tight end. That's your guy in the wing there. And so when you run strong toss, you can run this from anywhere on the field. I've been testing it out a lot, and you can run it from anywhere on the field. It works best on the goal line, short yardage situations, of course, but it works best anywhere pretty much. And the whole key to this being successful is that backup offensive tackle, and you also want to have 2 good run blocking tight ends. Obviously, you're going to run the ball. When I get into the replay, I'll show you how this play works. I'll show you how it works, and I'll show you why. So here I'm in a motion, I'm going to count the numbers, and I'm going to run it to the other side now. And I'm just going to show you guys different ways you can run this play, different plays you can run off of the same formation here. So I'm going to reset, I'm going to run the same play back over again. And this is the basic setup. I motion that tight end out there to block the cornerback, and then I leave that number 3 tight end to seal the edge for me. And this is where I'll go into the replay, and I'll show you guys how this breaks down. It's really good against people who want to think that you're running up the middle, and then you can surprise them with a toss. So you can see that my tackle there, Ja Reed's going to seal that inside linebacker down. This happens pretty much every time because he's going to blitz pretty much. He's going to rush, so he pins him down, and now it's just hat on a hat. Your fullback will usually get a pancake out there in the flats, and towards the end of the video, you'll really see my fullback getting pancakes. But then if Eugene Monroe just blocks Clay Matthews right there, it becomes a lot easier as well. So now you'll see me do the same setup. I'll run it out there. Juice check gets me the block. I get the edge, and that's an easy touchdown. So I think now I'm going to try to do the same setup and run it to the other side. You'll see it's now 4 blockers on 4 guys. Juice check gives me the edge, and I'm able to score. So now I'm just going to go over some different looks from defensive. They're in a double-A gap right now. I'm going to run power, and you can just see I can just walk right into the end zone. So I'm going to start going 3-4, I believe, right here to just give better defensive looks, more realistic for the goal line at least. But this is a great play, especially strong toss, and if you mix it in with halfback sting is a great run from goal line, and I will showcase that towards the end of the video here. So you can see I'm going to go with gap press 0. I'm going to run halfback sting right now. And you can see it's just going to basically be a hat on a hat. And I'm just going to run straight up the tackles. I'm going to cut it back. A lot of these inside runs this year, guys, for the inside zones and runs like those weak, the weak zones, zone weak this year is a really good run, especially if you like doing a little cutback. If you can have the vision and cut those back, like I'm trying to do here. So you can see I'm just going to cut it right back up. That run will get you a lot of yardage usually because those cutback lanes are really open this year. So you can see I'm just kind of messing around here with goal line. I'm going to motion some guys around. Now I'm going to go back to halfback sting, get that cutback. I'm walking into the end zone against a 3-4 with everybody in the box and everybody blitzing. So now I'm going to go back to strong toss, and I'm going to show you another motion that you can do out of goal line with especially with your fullback. So this next setup is basically fullback dependent. It's going to be great if you have a good fullback who can get you impact blocking. So what you want to do is you want to motion your fullback out, and either as soon as he's beginning to get set, or you can wait until he's set for a second. The blocking is more consistent if you wait until he is set for about a second or a second and a half, just so he knows who he's going out there to block. You can see that everybody gets sealed down, and use check gives me a nice little lane to run through, and he also gets the pancake block on the corner. That'll happen very, very frequently. So I'm just going to keep running this, and I'll keep showing you guys how consistent it is. But it's basically just you motion your fullback out there, and then you run the toss off of it. obviously users see, you can see how he misses the block there because I didn't let him get set, so now I'm going to start letting him get set. Users, of course, will maybe start shifting linebackers over there, start moving people out there to take away that. That's when you start to mix in that inside zone to the other side, and also start mixing in power. So you basically are forcing them right now to play outside in, and that's not something that people really like to do that much. So there it is. That's the end of my video. I hope you guys use this if you're struggling with the run game. I'm SNX.